orphans in the world today. The sad reality is 99% of those kids will likely never be adopted. Core Love is an organization right here in Conroe that takes care of orphan children in Haiti, Honduras, and India. We bring the love of Jesus by providing their 6 basic needs of clean water, proper food, healthcare, education, job skills, and a loving home. Visit corelove.org, that's CORELUV.org. Will you help defend the orphan?
Thank you for listening to Lone Star Community Radio. This program was broadcasted and recorded live from the LSCR studios in downtown Conroe, Texas. Lone Star Community Radio is supported by listeners like you. Donate and sponsor today. For more information on getting involved with Lone Star Community Radio, contact us at lscrstudios@gmail.com or visit us online at www.irlonestar.com.
Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you so much for joining us on the Cindy Cochran Show, along with Richard, this is going to be good, Shishler. And, he's the owner, he's the boss.
We all know that.
No, I mean, somebody may be in Tuscaloosa somewhere and just tuning in.
But why would they need to know that? Maybe now they know we're a safe show now. We can't go off the walls because I'm the owner. Why would you tell people that?
Oh. Well, I just...
Because I don't tell people that I own this.
I like to elevate your
Because I want people to
level.
Be surprised.
Oh. Well, he's the one that could take you off the air if he doesn't like you. Right? Look at that look. What are you looking like that for?
I'm just thinking about taking you off the air.
Oh.
Every day it's a coin flip.
Maybe.
Every day. Welcome to the Cindy Cochran Show, brought to you by Wootton Financial Group. If you're looking for investing your money for the future and to protect your money, Wootton Financial is a great opportunity for you. Kick the tires with Chris Wootton. Check out his number below. And we appreciate his support here at Lone Star Community Radio and the Cindy Cochran Show.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We do. We appreciate Chris.
Yeah. So what's changed since yesterday? Anything happened? I mean, did you hit anybody on your way home in your car, or did you hang out with the pool boy before it started raining this week, or?
No,
it was the yard boy. It was the yard. Okay,
I was trying to get
Cindy,
back to pay the lawn boy.
Oh yeah, pay. Yeah, right. You want to see him work. You wouldn't believe, folks, how quickly she got out of that chair and left. Because usually she likes to chit chat, which I love. And I was like, "Hey, where's our chit chat?" And she goes, "I gotta get home. I got the yard boy working." And I was like, "Oh, here we go."
And then I needed to go to the bathroom before we had that long drive back to Spring. And so what did you mean? I was trying to ask you, what did you mean by good luck, Cindy?
Well, because you're using the restroom. I always like doing that to folks. Like, oh, good luck to you. Because, people always say, excuse me, I have to use the restroom.
No, but you know what? You said it with such a sexy voice. I didn't know it was you. I thought I turned around and
a sexy voice? I like it. All right.
Yeah, and it was like...
I should have just yelled it at you.
What was
hey,
somebody
good luck!
saying that?
But no, I always like doing that to folks. Like, because you're like, especially when people go to the restroom, I always love it. Like, oh, you go first, and I'll just stay here.
Mm-hmm.
And I did that the other day. I was on a date, and I was like, and she's like, what I love is I'm the one that has to go to the restroom. So I'm like, hey, I have to go to the restroom. I'll be right back. And then they go, well, I have to use it too. And I'm like, okay, so what are we going to do? You're going to the other restroom, so unless I've been mistaken about you.
Wait, was that here?
No, we're out, and I was laughing to myself. I was like, that'd be so funny if she came to the men's restroom. But I always love that moment. I'm like, it's okay. We're going to the separate restroom, so we'll be fine. We're not going to disappear from one another. I hope.
I was at Olive Garden one time and was not paying attention at all. I think I must have looked at my phone or something. Walked right into the guy's restroom, and I met a guy.
I've done that before.
Coming straight at him, and he went, "Excuse me," and he went, "Excuse me," and I said, "What What? What? I am so sorry. I didn't mean this. I didn't. One of those kind of things. He goes, "It's okay." but
But yeah, it happens, especially like if you've never been to that facility and you don't know which ones, like especially
Yeah.
when they have those confusing signs.
yeah, I hate.
And I'm like, I get they're trying to be
cute.
funny, but it's
Yeah.
like I just need to know if this is for boys or girls. Like,
Right.
but then again, I don't care. I just go. I'm like, all right, I'm
You
just gonna rock it.
You'd go in there and just go. And if a girl walked in, you go.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, sorry, I didn't know this was the
Especially with
girls'
this.
restroom. And
What
now,
do they call
and
it?
then I go, that was me. That's why it stinks. No, I told you that story about in high school. I remember going to the girls' restroom on accident because I really had to go, so I just ran. And I was like, "Oh, where's the urinal? Oh no, I'm in the girls' restroom." And I look around, and it has all the nicest things. They have like a couch. They have all this stuff, and I'm like, "What are people doing in this restroom?"
But you know what? Girls are the worst about messing up. Like 'cause I used to have to clean up the restrooms.
No,
at
I think
the place I worked.
everyone, it's because any job, any retail kind of job I've had, I have that look
Mm-hmm.
where people like to come up to me and be like, "Oh, dude, that restroom's terrible. Can you clean it?" And which is fine, but you'd be amazed at what people are. I don't know if I told you this story. This is great. This happened a couple of weeks ago. I was working at the alley, and a gentleman came up to me and said like, "Hey, just so you know, the toilet's clogged." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So I went and checked it out. It was very clogged, and you can imagine all the nastiness. So I was looking for the plunger. Between the time of looking for the plunger, the same gentleman comes up to me and goes, "Hey, I'm really sorry about this. I had to use the restroom." And like I didn't click in my mind. I was like, oh, "Wait, what is he talking about?" And then he's like, "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry."
He was the one that did it.
No, he used it after it was already clogged. So there's a lot going on in there now, and I was sitting there going like this. I've never encountered this in my life. The fact that he told me, which I kind of appreciate because he felt very guilty, and I reminded him, I was like, just to let you know, there's a restroom on the other end. So in the future, don't feel like you have to be obligated to use the nasty one. And
Here, let me shake your hand.
yeah, no, I get it, but it's always funny. But
That's
but when you say the girls are the worst, I think everyone. It's just some people are just really bad. Because like I remember working at Kroger,
Mm-hmm.
and I have that face. So someone's like, "Hey, you gotta go clean the restroom." I'm like, "Okay, I guess I will." And some kid threw kicks everywhere, like the cereal
Yeah.
everywhere, and pissed all over them. Or maybe it was pee. I don't know. They were all wet, and they were everywhere. Like
They were all over the floor.
yeah,
or
everywhere, just everywhere.
on the sinks.
I don't
and-
get it. I don't know if it was a game where like you pee on the
Oh.
walls and you throw kicks at it, but like I was like, this is next level. So I'm kind of not surprised by anything that happens in a public restroom
Well,
because I've been there where I got food poisoning and I rushed to like the mall restroom and I just projectile all over the walls because I couldn't make it, and then
ooh.
I felt so bad about it, and I left and went to go find one of the mall cops. I was like, "Hey, can you call the janitor? Like, I just need to clean up and I need some stuff."
Yeah.
And then I and the guy wouldn't let me help him. And I was like, "Well, I'm just gonna sit here and look at my glory, what I did. Like, that's pretty amazing." But no, that's
That came all out of me.
no, oh, dude, that was.
Oh.
And then I went to go see Rice play football after that, and whatever I ate was not good because I felt fine afterwards.
We're just hoping that you guys that are out there listening or watching, you're not eating lunch because that would be disgusting. But I think it's funny. Why do I love bathroom humor? That anybody talks about, like flashlights or anything like that, it's so funny to me. And if it's on a show, and I will laugh so hard.
Yeah, no, potty humor is like number 2 in my book.
It's number 2 in your.
Yeah,
That's good. Oh, very good. You're so clever. You're really clever.
but yeah. So nothing. You haven't. How's the yard guy? You looking good?
Yeah, he was just about ready to leave because he had finished my yard and he finished the people's next door to his yard. And he
Good.
was ready to go. And I had told him I was going to leave a check under the hat on the table out by the pool. And so he
Now everyone knows where you hide all your money. Under the hat, by the pool.
under the hat. Yeah, always check that out first. Anyway, so he 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 stayed, and he said, I was just wondering about you. I was wondering about you. I was going to make sure you're okay. I was getting ready to go call you and see if you're okay. And I said, no, I'm really sorry. So let me write a check. So I was going to write a check.
So you still write checks, huh?
Yeah, I do.
That's fun.
I like to make people in line at the store
gosh.
go crazy. You know, no, I don't. He wants to check. He wants me to write a check. So anyway,
I get it.
But wait a minute. Let me tell you what he. So he said, so how did your show go today? And I said, oh, it was fine. It was fine. He said, I have a hard time finding your show, and so we talked about that, and then he said, and you did television too? And I said, yeah. And then I was on the Johnny Carson show one time.
Oh, God, here we go. No, it was funny you say that because Armando always tells people on Tuesdays when you leave, like, hey, that's Cindy Cochran. She was on the Johnny Carson show.
And they go, who's Johnny Carson?
And they go, oh, neat.
Neat. Yeah, because nobody remembers him now. It's just like,
Why
it's
would
hard
you?
to say it, huh?
Why would you? I mean, of course, he changed the generation, but that
Yeah.
generation's on its way out.
He was like an icon.
Yeah.
But I started watching that show when Steve somebody was the host, the first host. And then it was another guy. Then,
Yeah.
But everybody, we watched that. There was just 3 channels or 2 channels, 3 channels. And so I'd watch it.
So who's it now? Who do you think people watch the most out of I mean, I don't really know.
Well, it depends. If you hate Trump, you're going to watch.
Yeah,
Jimmy
but
Kimmel.
there's I don't know about that.
And Jimmy Fallon is if you're
It's like a neutral, I feel
Neutral,
like.
yeah.
But then again, it's like those kind of shows, that type of show is not enjoyable to like the younger generation. Because I think it's because they don't really care to see Jason Momoa on a couch talking. They don't really, because that was kind of the draw to those shows, is that you get fabulous people like Cindy.
Yeah.
And it's interesting. But now I can find anything else interesting out there. That, like, I found a whole archive of something I really have been loving.
What?
So I really enjoy the show Stargate. It's a sci-fi show that was on.
I love that movie.
40 years, not 40 years
Did
ago.
you see the movie?
The movie's great. And it spawned a television series of different types, of, like, kind of like Star Trek. Like, they just have different variations of it, and there's like a lot to it. And I found like a forum online where one of the creators got on, and he does a little entry post to every episode, talk about like how they wrote it,
Something interesting.
and then he responds to comments because people would ask like, "Why did you do this with this character?" And he would respond. And I found that yesterday because they announced they're coming back with Stargate on Amazon Prime because Amazon owns the rights to it.
Is it a new series? Or?
Yeah, it's going to make a whole new series, and he's part of it, the original writers and stuff like that. So I was like, that's going to be awesome because I love Stargate. But when I found that forum, I was like, oh, this is going to be great. So that means I'm going to rewatch the episode and then visit the forum page of that episode and look how they wrote it.
Right. But sometimes they should never try and do a series because the way they expand it and to try and not Stargate, but I'm just saying. And so I like to watch one of them and I go like, and I can't get interested in it.
Yeah,
the movie was too good.
Well, the movie was great, and the premise of the TV show is great. And unfortunately for today's show, and everyone's even like like a couple days ago he posted they're going to the writers' room in a week and talking about who's joining them, and these are the people who are part of the process and their backgrounds and stuff. Because fans are fanatics for that kind of like sci-fi. People are fanatics
because of conventions. And
they have conventions for all the time for these things. I would love to go to one. It'd be so much fun. And but what was interesting, the number one complaint everybody told them, it's like, don't do what they're doing now and make like 8 episodes. We don't want 8 episodes. We want 24.
Yeah.
And we want the monster of the week kind of thing, where it's not like a story arc. It's just a really neat scenario that our favorite characters are encountering, and then after the end of the show, it's the end of that story.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go to the next story. Because, some TV shows did that back in the day,
Right.
where it wasn't just like, oh, hey.
It was a serial.
They call them filler episodes. They don't really, they have your characters, but it's just a filler. It's similar to like the CSIs. Very rarely do the CSI episodes connect to one another. It's just like here's the case, here's the resolution, the end. And serials, like you said.
Yeah.
So everyone was like, don't do that, please don't do that, because now every show's like that. They'll give you 8 episodes of this overall story arc over 8 episodes, and they don't want that.
No, well, one thing
which I don't like, but again, times are different.
Get involved in something that is going to be so hard to follow, and then they're going to kill it, and then wait and do some more later. And by that time, I've forgotten anything that they were about or what they were talking about.
Yeah. Well, it just depends on the show, what you enjoy.
I like Tulsa King.
Yeah, those shows are fun.
Have you seen?
Yeah.
Seen?
Yeah, like Landman. They have a lot of good hits on that.
Now, Landman, is that
Billy Bob Thornton. There's a lot of shows that they do that are entertaining, I guess.
Yeah.
But then again, I guess people just watch whatever they want to watch. But I like watching the old stuff, like the old Star Trek. Like, for example, I've already lined up Deep Space Nine because one of my favorite YouTube channels is doing reviews of. They're a lot of fun. It's called Red Letter Media. Red Letter Media. They do movie reviews, and they're fun dudes. They have a lot of fun. But now they're doing like a hardcore review of each season, and I'm like, man, I haven't missed Deep Space Nine. I gotta watch that again. So now I'm gonna watch that.
Do you have Peacock?
No.
It has a lot of. Well,
you
may not.
I find them, and they might not be money. I might not pay for it. I find them.
You don't want to pay for them?
I might. I mean, it just depends. They make it hard to find old shows.
You know what? I can't.
I'm just kidding. I find it. I think
I can't
Star
get
Trek's on Paramount. So
I wish you'd do your school on
helping old people.
Yeah, helping old people with the computer and with all that, because Chad wants me to do a podcast, and
but you are doing a podcast right now. This show is podcasted.
I know, but I mean, he wants to do it from the house.
Well, yeah,
and
I would prefer that.
And so he has set this up, and he went and bought me a
Yeah, you were telling me about
iPad.
it. A whole,
No, an iPad. He bought me an iPad.
Good luck with that.
I know, really. He said, well, because it has the keyboard with it, but I mean, you have a keyboard, but the iPad, and a circle light and everything like that. So, and I said, well, when do you want to do this? The summertime? And he said, yeah, I need to have a lot of time because I don't know if you're gonna be able to get this or not. And I went, get what? And he said,
Yeah, you just got to start it. You just got to go for it.
I do this every day. And he said, yeah, but you're on, you act like you're on TV. And I went, you are on TV. It is on TV. And he goes, I know, but, you had a certain persona that you did.
Yeah, whatever.
It was they just phony. You were just phony most of the time on TV. So it was hard to get the kids to see what I had done and get any kind of reaction.
Well, you're a professional.
But now they do. They finally now look back and go.
You don't care how you look. You don't care about. But outside the taking the selfies every day, we get it. And like you, and then and you always ask me every time you come in if I could put filters on you.
Not filters, a ring light. This is harsh light.
Yeah, I'll just zoom in on your face. That's what I'm doing right now.
You better not.
Like, there you go.
Are you?
Like before we started the show, she's like, "Are you gonna change the camera?" I'm like, "Yes, Cindy. I'm gonna leave it on the wall. We're just gonna watch the wall."
Well, I was afraid that you might forget to turn the camera toward.
Oh my gosh.
Your hostess.
Yeah, that's
with
right.
the mostess. Yeah. Let's do something clever. When are you gonna make my business cards? That's what I want to know.
That's true. I need to do that.
and I've got the picture. So I gave you all those pictures. That's why I
No,
was
you never
taking
emailed them to me.
Yes, I did.
No,
Look on your.
But see, this is
I
where
didn't
this,
email it.
thi-
I
yeah.
didn't
See,
email
this
it.
is where the
I
old
texted
people
it.
come in, where they think email is texting, and I'm like, no, it's different, and it's something
know
that I
it's
require
shut
because
up.
I don't want it. Like, oh, the worst is what is it? Shout out to Armando, Texas Ticket, great episode coming this Friday on Lone Star at 1 p.m. He has me take the pictures with my phone of his guests. And so if you go on my phone, 30 to 40% of my phone is Armando.
Oh.
Because he I don't know,
He's taking pictures with his guests.
yeah, but he wants
That's
me
what
to
you
use
used
my.
to
That's
do.
what he wants to use my phone for, and I'm gonna have to tell him, like, I'm getting tired of my phone having all these pictures that I would never use.
But you used to take pictures of us.
I did, and
All the
then I
time.
realized how much of a pain in the butt that is.
But I'm glad you took it of Sam being.
Yeah, I
when
got
he
that.
was
That's a good
on.
picture.
That was good.
I probably still have that somewhere.
That was one of the best shows. Because he was so frank, so.
Yeah, that's a man that
I'm gonna tell you.
I saw
how
a lot
it's
of
like.
myself in him.
Yeah,
Yeah, we have. I mean,
that's why.
we'd be a good hang. That would have been a great hangout in the barn or in his shop. I guess he called it his shop.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got another guy. The guy who works in the back, John. I think he's in his 70s, and he came up to me the other day. He was like, we need to hang out. I think you'd be a lot of fun. We should have some beers. And I was like, I'm already there. I don't care. You have beers? Cool. I'm there. We can have a couple beers. We got a fire.
Oh, so you have a new friend? Is he a new friend, or you?
No, I've known John
you've
for a
known him
long time. We had the Christmas party. He came up and he was like, "You're so much fun. My wife and I want to bowl with you." And I'm like, "Man, I can't bowl that much. I've already have a team. I'm so sorry." And he's like, "Oh, whenever you need two people, I would love to, like, she would have so much fun with you. She loves you." And I'm like, "Yeah, I like to have fun." And he's like, "We need to." So we're gonna hang out. I told John today. I was like, "We're gonna figure this one out because it's getting to the fire weather." We're finally, hopefully, after this ice storm that comes through, it kind of stays consistent where it's like 50 degrees, like high. And
Now,
we can get.
are you taking this seriously?
Yeah, should always take it serious
Okay.
because it's how drastically things can change in this area.
Well, the kids were like kind of flipping out that I was going to drive here today.
I think you in general driving they should be flipping out just like any day, even if it's a 90-degree weather day. It's perfect for everything. I'd be like, I gotta be worried about that one. Because if I had all the money in the world, Cindy, I would buy you that SpaceX car they are trying to sell, or
They'll
only,
drive me here.
It's only self-driving. You can't drive it at all.
Oh, you can't drive it at all.
They're making those now where like you can't
How can they do
I don't
that?
know. I don't know.
That,
I think a couple of years ago they were like, yeah, we're gonna make a couple models that like you just can't drive. It's just gonna be autonomous.
and we control them.
Yeah, and I feel more comfortable
Yeah.
with that than you at the wheel.
Ooh, that's going to be so scary.
But that's also
That's
I
scary.
know if I did that for you, it's gonna bite me in the butt.
Gonna buy you a what?
It's gonna bite me in the butt
Oh, it will.
if I got you that car, because eventually
Yeah.
it's gonna take you somewhere and you're gonna be like, I don't know where I am. You gotta come pick me up. I'm like, gosh darn it, Elon Musk.
I was taking
I thought
a nap.
I thought I
didn't
solved
get
the yeah.
it. I didn't know
I didn't-
what was going on.
I took a nap and it didn't stop going. I'm in Fort Worth.
That's the first. This is so romantic. I gotta say this. Sam and I just got engaged, and I had to go to Lubbock. I mean, I didn't have to go to Lubbock. I had to take him to the airport. I had to take him to the airport and drop him off.
Yeah.
I'd never driven that far before. I was just 19, and so I dropped him off, and then I got on the road again to come back. And I'm saying, wait a minute. I'm saying, why would they have that sign on this side of the? I was so, it was just all I could think about was Sam, and we were engaged and all that. It's amazing how your mind can so multitask. It can still drive. We can still drive, and I still stop. I don't hit anybody. But man, You can think about so many different things,
Yeah, it's amazing what the brain can do.
what the brain can do.
And then
If
you're
you have
driving on the
one.
wrong side of the road.
And I was going.
Everyone's been there before.
No, I turned around and I was going back to the airport. I'd gotten off, and then
I
I
getcha.
turned around because I thought I was going the wrong way.
I guess.
But I was following the sign, and there was an Astroworld sign, and so I knew I was going into Houston. So wait,
Yeah.
it was when there was Astroworld was there. Did you ever go to Astroworld?
Oh yeah.
You did?
Oh yeah.
Guess what? I went the first day it opened because I was on Channel 13 and they had to do a story, so I went with them and got to ride all the rides. Then it was just
Lucky you.
well, it just reminded me of that. The word
That's good.
Astroworld. I have so many stories, and I
know
know
what-
you don't like to.
No, what's
listen to
funny
them.
about that is I went to Astroworld a year ago in San Antonio with my best friend, and I discovered that I love roller coasters.
You love what?
I love roller coasters.
Oh, you do?
I love them.
That wooden
But
one?
we went all of them except
Yikes.
one because I realized this isn't good. It was really funny feeling because usually I'm okay with all that kind of stuff, and it was like even like the Supermans, like I'm cool with that. Those are fun. But we went on the one that like it's just a swing and it goes in a circle real slow up. And this one was very tall. Like you go up real high in the air on the swing. And I don't know what it was, but I was sitting there I was like, this isn't good, man. Like
You're gonna throw up.
I'm sweating. I'm like, I don't like this at all.
Oh,
And like, am I getting older? Is that what's going on? My body's like, yo, dude, this ain't good. And then he was like, are you okay? I'm like, man, I don't know. Like, I usually like that kind of stuff, but something happened with me. Like, I don't know what's going on, but let's go on the next ride. Let's see what happens. Maybe if it's faster, I'll get it. Because I could, like, see the ground. I was looking down. I was like, whoa. Like, when I looked down, it was not good. But then we went on the other rides that are fast, and I was like, these are great. I'm down.
Well,
Going
the
up
ones that come
upside
down-
down.
they come down really fast.
That's fine.
I love
I
those,
think
yeah.
I think if I just look down while going that slow, no bueno. Because you're on this little swing that's just kind of gradually, and I'm like, I'm gonna throw up, dude. This isn't good.
the swing that would swing way out and
Yeah.
and you go like, I'm gonna fall out of this thing.
Yeah, that's what it
was
felt like.
dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, Astroworld.
But
That was actually for my bachelor party. We stayed in Seguin. We rented like a river house, and in Seguin they have like I wouldn't know what to call it. It's just like a multi-funplex where they have putt-putt. They got like a little tiny water park, and they got a tiny amusement park. So they had like one actual roller coaster, and then they have a bunch of little ones for little kids. And then they have the arcades. I think they even had bowling or something. I forget what. Like they had a bunch of stuff. And my buddy's like, "We should go," and I'm like, "Okay, cool." And we like a group of us from the house, because some people went fishing. Some my bachelor party or my parties are always fun. Anyone can do whatever they want. We don't all have to be together. Who cares?
oh, I'm sure.
And so we went, and then we rode the ride 9 times in a row because no one was there. And the guy was, I'll never forget, we get in the front, and after like we go around one rotation, he come back and he's like, y'all can ride again. And we're like, cool. Right, come back, and he's like, you want to go again? And I look at him, I go, just keep us going until I throw up. And he's like, wait, are you serious? I'm like, let's see what happens. And we rode it like we didn't stop 9 times. We were just,
Oh,
I
and
was
you never threw up?
oh, and I got out of that thing, I almost fell over. I was just like, ugh.
I thought you were going to tell about the time that you got caught trying to get back in the house, and were you nude?
Oh yeah, that was a good one too.
That was hilarious. Because how did you get back in? I can't remember. How did you get back in the house?
I didn't. I had to go into the next house over, and they let me in. And
But you were nude with a towel or something?
no towel.
You weren't. No, you did not
Yeah.
go to. You.
Well, I was changing. Like I got real dirty. So the story goes, I got real dirty, and we're staying at this golf course that has all these duplexes. So it's like this one little big line of duplexes. And of course, I was like, man, I'm filthy. I'm just going to change real quick. and I left my clothes inside, and I just like took off my clothes, and I guess it auto locks or something, and I was like, wait, what the heck? And I was like, oh, I'm naked, and I was like, uh-oh. And then I was
Are you
like,
in the front of the house?
I'm
or
in the back.
Okay.
And so I was sitting there, and there's no fences. So it's just this
lovely.
open, and then I think like even the fairway backs up to it. So if someone was golfing, they would have saw me. But I was like, I'm just going to change real quick. Like, we'll be fine. It was not fine. And so I cupped my privates, and I just ran to the next. I knew where my buddies were, and I was knocking on the door. And like,
Did you know the people?
yeah, they were my like we had like
a bunch of
like
houses.
we I don't know, we had like 20 something people hanging out. So we were scattered though. We weren't all next door to each other. So I ran to the one I knew.
Richard.
And my buddy was like, it's like 3 p.m. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, and you're already naked? And it's like, it's a long story. Just let me in. Just let me in. Oh, that was so funny. Everyone had a good laugh about that later.
Oh, yeah.
Even the neighbors. One guy, like that night, everyone comes and starts cooking. And one guy was like, hey, there's that guy. And I'm like, yeah, I'm that guy.
Did anybody confess to seeing you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The neighbor was like, hey,
it
you're
was
that guy.
That same day. I thought,
Yeah.
oh.
I'm like, yeah, I'm that guy.
Do you recognize him? No, we never saw his face.
Well, there's that guy.
Oh,
What
that's
happens?
great.
That was so funny. Well, yeah,
See, where were we going with that?
I don't know.
I love this. Is what's fun about when it's just Richard and I, that we can talk about anything, and we cover so many subjects, and you have to, stay up with us because
Yeah.
we got a lot to talk about. But
You probably couldn't do a roller coaster with your vertigo. Oh, did I tell you that? So you had vertigo. Do you still have it?
Yes.
Okay.
Every night and every morning.
Well, I'm sorry for you because we were bowling, and this was so crazy to me because we're bowling, and this older gentleman was a really nice guy, and my teammate goes, that dude's gonna fall over today, like it's gonna happen. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I'm pretty sure that dude has vertigo because I've been watching him, and he's kind of wobbly, and he's not drinking, so it's got to be vertigo.
Yeah.
And next thing, like the next 10 minutes, I'm like, we're all talking, and the dude picks up his ball,
He's standing at the.
and he's going up to the approach. Boom, falls over, hits his jaw on the ball, broke his jaw.
Oh no.
Yeah, and the champ, like the I thought he died, like got knocked out, and he rolls over and he's like, ow. And he gets up slowly, and he's bloody, and he's just like, gosh darn it. And then I'm not kidding you, and he gets up, and everyone's worried about him, and he's like, y'all can just blind me out. I'm not going to bowl, but I'll hang out. I'm like, are you sure you want to hang out, dude? And he did. I was like, and then I asked his friend the next day, I was like, is he okay? How's that doing? And he's like, oh, he broke his jaw. I'm like, what? He just hung out with us with a broken jaw? And he's like, yep. I'm like, what a champion.
Oh,
What a guy. What a guy.
Oh, tough it out. No.
But, yeah, so now I worry about you again on top of your driving. Now you have vertigo. I can't believe you're allowed to drive.
Well, I've never had an episode or whatever they call it while I was driving
Oh, good.
or in the show. Look, I come to the show because you're concentrating on one word coming out after the other, and so you don't have time,
Yeah, I get you.
to get stressed.
I mean, I had that vertigo that one time in the studio, or I think it was vertigo, where I just couldn't stand. Everything was spinning.
Had you been drinking?
No,
Okay.
I was working.
Oh, you were working.
Yeah, I was at the studio, and I had Shay. Remember Shay?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Shay was with me. He was an intern at the time, and we were working on stuff. And I get up, and I started walking towards the front door because somebody dropped off a package or something. And I was like, whoa, dude. I don't know if I can, whoa. And then, so I knew I was going to fall, so I just got on my knees and belly down. And I was like, I can't move. Like, I was freaking out. I was like, something's going on. Like, when I opened my eyes, it's like my eyes were constantly moving to the back of my head.
That's what you feel like.
Yeah, and I was
it's
like,
going around
and
the
then
back.
when I tried to get up, I just started immediately throwing up. And I just threw up everything I ate that day, and I was like, this isn't good. And, it's not going away. So I had to, at that time, I was like, who can pick me up? Because this is not good. And then the only person I could think of that had the time to come give you is my mom because she was in spring. And I was like, I hate to do this to you. Can you just come pick me up? I don't know what's going on. She's like, you need to go to the hospital? It's like, no. I just need to get in bed. I need to sleep, whatever this is. And it went away.
Yeah.
But
Did it? Well,
she dropped me off at my house, and she's like, you need help getting in? I was like, I can do it. I said to close my eyes. My eyes are closed. I'm fine.
well, the first time
I guess that's vertigo.
it happened. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. And I had never had vertigo. I didn't know what.
I guess
I
it's
didn't
just
know
in
what
your
it
body.
was.
You get old, and you're just
And so,
things switch.
well, when the whole room felt like it was moving
Yeah.
around,
And you couldn't follow it. That's what sucked.
No, you can't-
Like you
yeah.
can't like trying to compensate for it.
right, no,
And
and so that's why the crystals come in, and you have to, the crystals in the back
Yeah.
of your ear. If you rub them, it'll stop it. But um, when it starts going and you're walking and it pulls you to one side,
oh, it's crazy.
and
It was
it's
most
like you're
surreal feeling.
drunk for
It was
sure.
no, that's not drunk. That's like the gravity of the Earth's gravity is totally shifted.
Yeah.
And why is anyone else feeling this crazy feeling where you're just
Right.
going to the ground? Like it was like if somebody put a plunger on the side of my head and just kept tugging me.
Now that's how. Okay,
And
that's funny because that's what started happening to me in the morning. I'd wake up and I put my feet on the ground, and I have to keep them on the ground for a while.
Yeah.
And so when I stood up, it's like somebody had a plunger in the back of my head and pulled me straight back down.
Yeah,
I had no
I get it.
control over.
I,
And just luckily, it was my bed that I
Yeah.
fell back into. That was fine. So, but they say it's going to go away. I don't know. I don't know when. Is it? It'll just.
it'll just go away. It's one of those things. You'll wake up, have the greatest day of your life, and the next day will be the worst.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, is it c'est la vie? Is that what the
C'est la vie. C'est la vie.
is that the French thing?
C'est la vie.
Is that so is life? Is that what it is?
That's
One of
life.
those things.
That's life. Yeah.
That's one of those
Funny
things.
as it seems. Okay.
Do you got a hot date this weekend?
Do I have a hot date?
Yeah. How's that going?
I'm just going to hang out in
The
the
corner?
parking lot at HEB and
Yeah.
see if that guy comes back.
Yeah, Cindy told me a fun story where
Oh, I didn't tell. I thought we were on there when I told them.
no, a gentleman
Okay, this ought to be good.
stopped by in his car, had the courage to roll down his window while she's, graciously putting the groceries away and just looking like an angel. And the guy's like, "Girl, you got it going on." And then he drove off.
No, he said, girl, you got to go on with me. And I said, yeah. And he said, yeah, I watched you from across the store. And I told my friend, I said, look at that lady over there. She's got it going on. He kept saying that.
And then he finally stalked you, it sounds like.
Really? And so, but his truck was so, I was looking up like that. It was a big black, like Ram Charger or something. But it was just so funny to have somebody say something like that. Like, okay, I'll write that down.
Or it could be a creepo.
Huh?
Or it could be a creepy guy. You
Yeah.
never know.
Yes, it's
Like if I did that, I'd be like, "You're a creep."
you're,
I don't think I've ever done that. I remember there being one scenario where I ran into a girl in like 3 different locations through like a course of a week. And I was
following me?
like, "Hey, I got to say hi to you or something because like I don't know why we keep running into each other. It's weird." And she's like, "No, thank you." And I was like, "Okay, just wanted to make sure because that was weird." I felt like I had to say something because if I didn't, it would have kept happening.
At least give me your name so I can say, hey.
No, I didn't care about that.
Karen.
I was like, I feel like I just have to say hi to you because apparently the universe wants me to meet you. And she's like, "No, thank you."
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's good.
it's so
When
when you see other guys being so rude to girls, and they love it, and they just love it.
What do you mean rude? Like, it's
They talk
inappropriate.
down to them.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's me, though. I'd say, shut up.
Uh,
I tell people to shut up all the time. I'm just kidding.
Yes. See, I was always trying to find the recording of in the movie Tommy Boy, where he would say, Oh, shut up, Richard.
Oh no,
Shut up,
I already
Richard.
got that. I get that all
And
the
I
time.
can't. Did,
But,
did you ever find it? I wanted.
No,
I wanted to
people used to say it to
play
me
it.
all the time. Oh,
Shut up,
shut up, Richard.
Yeah. See, that's because they don't want to call you your other name.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
And
That's the way they. I like this. This nice lady I went out with, or going out with. She's like, I can't call you that. I'm gonna call you Rich. I'm like, oh, whatever.
she just goes, Rich.
Yeah, Rich.
Richie. Hey, Richie. Were you ever
Um,
called Richie whenever you were a little kid?
Yeah, I was called all sorts of things. I know. I do know my mother hated little Ricky. And she hated Ricky.
I Love Lucy?
And I think it was because I don't know if she hated I Love Lucy, but she's like, because I'll never. There's a great picture of when I was she took me home when they took me home from the hospital, and my aunt apparently made a sign that says "Welcome home, little Ricky."
Oh.
And my mom's sitting there holding me, in the typical like, go get a picture, and she's just like all upset. And
That's funny.
and it's so that's why I love my family, because I was like, and when growing up, my mom would be like, I hate that picture, I hate it, and I'm like, what's wrong with Ricky? Like, does somebody hurt you named Ricky? Like, what's going on? She's like, I think your aunt just did that just to get to me, because I told her no one's calling her little Ricky, and I think she did it, and I'm like, well, if she did it that way, that's pretty funny, and
I
I
appreciate it.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
That is so you. But you know, it's interesting with you.
It's a great
Is it-
picture. I wish I could find it. I need to ask my mom.
You
I
need
bet
to-
she burned it.
You need to try and find it. Is that you have been around such all like age levels that you grew up with,
Yeah,
and so
it's very true.
you know more about history of what's been going on and all. So it's not as hard to talk to you as it is somebody that they just grew up texting, and that was
Oh yeah.
that's all I.
No, I'm very concerned with my nieces and nephews. It's kind of funny because I have 17 nieces and nephews, and a couple of them grew out of it, and they're like really great people. And then there's certain ones that it's just like, hey man, that's not how the world works, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
like you're kind of like, why are you doing that? Have you not learned that yet? But then again, like we all develop at our own pace.
Yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
okay, this reminds me. I wanted to tell you this.
what?
So you're gonna love this.
Okay.
So on Audience of One, show I do with Andrew,
Oh, that was a plug. Okay.
Oh.
Shameless.
Fridays at 10 a.m. He brought up an article for me, and when we talked about it and I read it on the air, it made me. I was like, this is great. So you know how people do reveal parties, like baby reveal, like gender reveal.
Yes.
So apparently, this gentleman in, I think it was Scotland or like one of the islands over there in the United Kingdom, he was transitioning to a female. So what he did is he wanted someone to kick him in the private area one last time. So he had a party in like this town where like 100 people showed up to watch him get kicked in the balls.
He advertised.
Yeah,
that?
they made
Oh.
flyers.
Flyers. Oh my God.
And apparently they had flute players. And I was sitting there going like, I would have gone to that 100%. And I would also, like, I was thinking to myself, I go, that's creative right there. Like, because I know transitioning to what it's up, people have their own opinions on it. But I was like, I would go to that because that would be funny. And
Oh man.
But I love about it though is it, like the mental space that guy or the girl, I guess she's a girl now, what they're in, because it's like you are saying goodbye to your privates, right? Like you're committing to removing that part of you.
they remove.
They remove that part of you, right?
Right.
But then like the first thing you think of you're gonna miss it, right? It's like, oh, I gotta get kicked in the balls one more time. And this is a real story. This is real.
Oh,
And there's like footage and stuff, people just hanging out in the field, and this guy just kicks him.
Oh,
But I always love that idea. It's like, all right, I'm doing this. I'm gonna be a lady. What's the one thing I need to do to say goodbye? Oh, I got it. Gotta get kicked in the balls.
because most guys they name their private parts. Right?
Yeah, I mean maybe. I don't. But
You don't. You never named your.
well, because my name's already in it, so it's kind of like, what do you? Like, I couldn't be creative. It'd be kind of weird if I did that. But yeah, but that to me was a really good story. I thought you would enjoy that. How
That's great.
because
And when I say I like bathroom humor, I'm not saying I like dirty. Like. Dirty stuff.
you have your boundaries.
It's just that.
But yeah,
bodily functions.
But people can look up that story. I forgot where it was. It was Scotland or something like that. But I was like, this is great because gender reveal parties are kind of strange to me.
They are.
Well, I guess it's kind of like any type of ceremony that requires you to bring gifts. It's kind of like how many is too many?
Well,
Because like you got like
Yeah.
for example like when you're getting married. There were like, because I remember, I'm trying to think of what she did. She had like a couple parties for her stuff for the wedding, and I'm like, am I supposed to have a party? Like, am I supposed to do?
yeah, you're supposed to be having a bachelor party.
Well, I mean, but they were doing like a shower. She did like all this, like it was. I was sitting there going like, this is kind of weird, right? Like, there's a lot, and then like baby stuff. You have your baby shower, and then
yeah,
I'm like, it's kind of weird, right? Like,
I know it's showers are really strange. And when I had my wedding shower, I opened this box, took the paper off.
and well, I guess women have like the lingerie and stuff. Is that what it basically is?
Well, this was looked like a like one of those small refrigerators.
Yeah.
And so I start to take it off. I went, you got me oh my goodness, I can't believe this is exactly what I would want. And it's going to be perfect for that. And I just went on and on like that. Then I opened the box and it was a purse. And it was just it was so embarrassing. So you always need to probably, I don't know why people
I always bring
put it in
it.
a different box.
I always get the same gift for baby showers.
What do you get?
I get the book called Riders of the Purple Sage.
Shoot their eye out?
No, it's a book.
It sounds like the
It's about a Mormon woman, a strong Mormon woman. I'm like, this is a
What?
good book for kids to read.
What?
It's a good book. Riders of the Purple Sage.
But is that a
It's a book.
Oh, it's a book. Okay. Well, I was sounds like the 22 that kid
Oh,
was going to shoot
a
his
Red
eye.
Rider.
Red Rider, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, okay, Cindy. We don't have a show tomorrow, but you'll be back Tuesday.
Okay. That's good because I hope everybody's really careful about this ice storm
Yeah,
that's
just
coming.
be mindful.
I'm just saying be
I
careful.
know. Be mindful of
Oh,
it.
be mindful. Mindful. And if you guys
I hope it doesn't get bad. The UFC's on Paramount Plus now, and I wanted to watch those fights with my buddies.
Well, they said it's a slow moving storm and it's supposed to last like for 3 days.
yeah.
And so there's going to be outages because I didn't buy that Generac. Do you have a Generac at your
No.
house? You don't.
We got a fire.
solar, huh?
We have a fire pit,
You have a fireplace?
and we got natural gas,
Oh, okay.
so we good.
Can you still cook then?
Yeah, we got
Okay.
natural gas.
Okay. So yeah, we have a gas stove, so
Yeah,
we can keep
you're good.
cooking. Oh yeah. Okay. So I gotta go get some steaks or something. I can't. It's gonna be
Oh, Cindy, you're gonna eat out of a tube.
so sad. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
Yeah.
hurt you.
All right, Cindy, I love you.
I love you too. He's so sweet. He really is sweet. All right, you call somebody you love. All right. All right. Thank you, first responders. We love you.
Every week, people ask the same two questions. Are they ready to retire? Will their savings last for their lifetimes? Hi, this is Chris Wootton with Wootton Financial Group. Our firm has been in Montgomery County for decades, but the hopes and dreams of the people we serve never change. We help answer these two questions and many more that people have about their uncertain financial future. We have a simple introductory client experience that allows us to get to know the client and includes a few meetings for the client to kick the tires at no charge. We provide a concise, one-page summary that helps the client get a better handle on which questions are the right questions for them. To learn more about Wootton Financial Group's process in helping their clients to a clearer financial future and to see their contact information, visit Cindy Cochran Show page on irlonestar.com/TCCS. Wootton Financial Group is a proud sponsor of the Cindy Cochran Show. Wootton Financial Group is available by phone at 936-449-5952 or visit them on the web at www.woottonfinancial.com. That's www.woottonfinancial.com.
This program is sponsored by the Wootton Financial Group. It is not the intent of Wootton Financial Group to render or offer personalized investment advice or financial planning advice through this radio program or any related website. Wootton Financial Group's participation in this program is limited to providing general information on financial matters and should not be construed as financial recommendation or investment advice. Investment advisory services are offered through Game Plan Advisors, Inc., a registered investment advisor registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission and the state of Texas. Insurance services are offered through Wootton Financial Group, Inc. Game Plan Advisors and Wootton Financial Group, Inc. are affiliated through common ownership, and neither firm is affiliated with The Cindy Cochran Show. No listener should assume that any information presented and or made available on this program serves as the receipt of or a substitute for personalized individual advice from Game Plan Advisors, Wootton Financial Group, or any of their representatives.
What is homelessness? Have you seen parents struggle to find a job without having transportation or childcare? What about the children sleeping in cars with nothing to eat? Families shouldn't have to struggle to survive, and children should